Yeah, we're just gonna skip whatever the collectibles were back there. Get to this next place. New Edentown discovered.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Okay.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you election on the sensitive match?
Objective. Your compass now indicates that you are inside an area of investigation. Look for the end.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Interesting.
This must be the inn.
Yes, sir. Interesting. Interesting.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam.
Sirs.
Now, where's Charles?
Good day to you, sir.
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us?
The selectmen.
Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. Now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened? Could your physicians not save him?
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is the town so empty?
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Interesting. And tell me about the curse.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty,
The
I think the
macula.
weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What caused it?
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
For Charles. You study demonology, huh?
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock.
The
As
anchor.
Charles and his banishers
The wanker.
lift the curse.
Heroic all around. Perhaps we'll come for advice.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
We must. Interesting. So I had a choice, and it's yeah. Other one was that we could might come for advice, but interesting. Good day to you, sir.
We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Interesting. Meet Esther Davenport at her house. Yeah, and the motion blur thing, it's not doing it for me. Not a fan. Gotta give it a shebang, but nope. Apply. There we go. Better. Let's
Governor,
How may I
Governor?
be of service to you?
let's go into nothing. Okay. All right.
I'll go now.
Just had to see
I'll
if had
still
any
be
more
here if you need me.
dialogue. See if there was something that may want to put down. So let's just be on our way. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with looting. We're just gonna go. Yep.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No.
True.
But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people are idiots. These people are helpless.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Wonder. No, let's just stick with the story. We'll move things along. We'll keep it moving along. I don't have too much time, so we'll try to, get. There does seem to be like some things you can collect along the way. Yeah, I've accidentally burned a couple health potions, so we're down to just one. But so far, the
Red.
Esther. So Charles must have been really close to these guys, or to even the Davenport family. Oh, we'll see what's what. We'll see what's what. So far, pretty clean. Pretty clean.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come.
Believe, I say.
If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse.
No mas.
I too have questions,
Crazy.
but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Is there anything we should know? How were things before? I wonder if we'll get to. Let's just go ahead. Top to
Is
bottom.
there anything we should know about?
Top to bottom.
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His
Oh,
ghost
damn.
lingers. He needs help.
If he's
wow.
here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
We shall
You can
exercise
count on us.
his
We'll
spirit.
start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
Interesting. So we get to demons beguile. True. Excise his spirit.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
About Governor Haskell.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
The Wenga.
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain
That's a crazy
Pennington
game.
comes with a reputation for soldiering.
Crazy game.
He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
All right. All right. What's the portrait? Old friends, Esther Davenport. Intent not obtained. Okay. We got some things going on here. We're done. Goodbye, miss.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
Good day to you, madam.
May I be of any help?
Stay put. We'll find the way.
Hints and intent. You have unlocked your first hint. It contains important information about the person that is linked to it. You can refer to these hints at any given moment through your haunting cases. To understand why a ghost lingers in the incarnate, you must gather hints about each involved inhabitant. Once the hints have all been uncovered, the inhabitant's intent is disclosed, and you may complete your investigation. Oh, well. Okay. What's up? No. So we have haunting cases. I see. Old friends, Esther. Okay, and this, I'm guessing, last hint obtained. After seeing her husband's ghost, grieving widow Esther Davenport was deeply distressed. Okay, so these, you gotta go through the motions. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Yeah, make sure to tick all the boxes. I will understand why Charles lingers. Investigate study. Investigate bedroom. New Eden town. Set out in search of their friend, the Reverend Charles. Fairfax Haskell, Governor of New England. After confirming. Okay. We're done. Okay. What do we got going on here? A new Scotch tune in G major by Henry Purcell. That's it. Okay.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say, letter from Eleanor Combs, 1694, November. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is also a pleasure to hear from you and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events that you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are a phenomena that perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer, but it's sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take notes of all the observations. Our brotherhood, as St. Paul's stole, has so little presence in the new world. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe. My friend, yours truly, Eleanor Gomes. Interesting.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Wow, dearie me. You know what I'm saying? I got lots of things to inspect. Okay. And is this the study, though? Interesting. I don't know if we're in
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Yoink. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of jank in the movement. Oh, good. Sadness and Interval are a study of Aeolian scale by Heinrich Petrie. Okay. Yeah, that whatever stutter thing that she's got. It's a little jarring. Printed book, study of H. Purcell's Cacophony in G minor for strings by E. Davenport. Wow. Write music as well. Okay, did we... What do we got here? Esther. Some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts. Okay. Let's go in this store here.
There's more to learn here.
Indeed. That must be like the front door or something like that. Is there some stairs here or something like that? See what we got here.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Interesting. Whoa. Bundle of letters from Charles. Tolte, August 94. My sweet Esther, I was down and yet you were there to support me. You're an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You're the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible. Yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I am sorry to have put you by my side, for I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner of this land, there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps should go ahead while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. Forever, Charles. Oh, wow. 5th day, January 1685, my beloved Esther. How I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart a delicacy on my palate. A sweet of which one cannot tire. At least we shall be together and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now, when we are old and at the last death separate us. Wow. Okay. For only death can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of the letters and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I'm thinking of you, your love forever, Senior Charles. Brittany. True. Got a lot of reading in here. 21st day, February 1685. My sweet Esther, I can't tell you how much I long to get home. The work in the mystical Scottish Highland is exciting. I can't argue with that. But I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Through this experience, I will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this, out chasing demons and jumping into cemeteries and coffins and things like that. For when I see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know I can do anything. As long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. Wow, bro. Okay. Always thinking of you. Always thinking of you.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you
There
rather
is
stay
stairs. Holy bananas,
here?
Batman.
You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but we've a long day ahead of us. I don't want to bother you.
I don't have much.
Charles is still here, and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
That's messed up. A precious king from a chess set, protected by a glass dome. Okay.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Interesting. Okay. We'll check out this other stuff since we're here. To Totem, Hans Fraunhofer. Okay. Charles notes. Not on this side of the water, and a few on the other know that I came to New Eden as a minister in order to pursue research into the new world on behalf of the Brotherhood of the St. Paul's Stole. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here. Yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there will be witches. And if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her story. Yoink. That was all about the spirits. All about the spirits. Let's see. Theological book from Charles. Personal collection. Okay. Whoa, dude. That's gonna have my head pop off my shoulders, not gonna lie. Another theological book. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. The Spina. Almost was Spanish or almost sounded Latin. Scribbled Bible verses, Job 7, chapter 13, verse 15. 13. Oh, anyway. Verse 13. When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. Then thou shalt scarest me with dreams, and terrifiest me through visions. Verse 15. So that my soul clotheth and strangleth in death rather than my life. She comes to me in dreams. Yoink.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
You dropped something there, bro.
Red, you dropped something.
Okay, I guess we'll go over there and pick that up ourselves. Yoink. Sir, I believe you have dropped something. So, Charles notes. What do all these dreams have in common? Are they The promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions, foreshadowing? Is someone behind this? Who is the real target and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers me rest. This cannot. I guess endure, but perdure? Okay.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Okay. Charles was worried about the influence the threatening spirit had on the settlers' dreams. Interesting, okay. Weird, okay. Back to it then. I think, oh, investigate the bedroom. Okay. Because... hopefully it's all up here. Yoink. It is. Oh, take. What is this? Where do nightmares come from? I remember the teaching of my masters, may God bless their souls, against their threatening unknown. When the common knowledge is not enough to understand the situation, a sagacious and pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art. The words, their meaning, the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare. Has nothing to do with a nocturnal female horse. Yoink. As in the French, Kokoshamar. Or the German, Nakmar. Nakmer. Mare. Here comes from the 12th century. Middle Dutch meaning ghost or demon. Nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirit defined by its only purpose to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist ever successfully banished a nightmare. Now, this is true. There are nightmares, but why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. Oh, wow. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such an entity, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its targets, to influence their thoughts and perceptions, and make them endure the worst fear. Able even to bend the distance of alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmares its victims can't hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept. I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what has risen upon us. How would we then escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information, but where to find them? Cray cray. Cray cray. We got some weird, I tell you, literature.
Got enough books, Charles? See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
Yoink.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened? I'd always let my mind wander.
What we got here? Silver brooch, habitually worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a distinctive three-hilted sword.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Dear Lord, man, all this inspection stuff. Lo, children are, this is a children's psalm. Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb and his reward. Psalms 123-3. 127-3. Doctor's note, 3 drops of lavender oil and chamomile infused before sleep. Wintergreen to rub. Between palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restless persists, use lemon balm and a wee pint of whiskey. Aye. True. Just a wee pint of the old-timey single malt Scotch. There you go. That'll do it. Unsent letters to Esther's sister. My dearest sister, Charles is no longer with us. He has gone to the other side, but yet he darkens the hallways of the house in spirit only. It is deathly eerie. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is or how long ago Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as we was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it. How I failed my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died. There to see him buried. Lord have mercy on us and guide us, our friends, to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love, Esther. Okay.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Aye.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Yeah, that's, Esther did not properly bid her husband farewell and now suffers from it. Okay, I think Charles was worried about the influence the threatened spirit had on other settlers. Mr. did not properly. Okay, I think we're good. It looks like we're out of this place and we get to go to the cemetery where I'm guessing we'll get to banish demons. Indeed, sir. Indeed, I say. Do we wonder if we bother saying goodbye? Let me
Esther,
see. I got
I'm
more.
sorry to trouble you once more.
Yes.
How may I help?
Ooh, there is more dialogue. Oh, wow. I'm glad we checked this before we're just heading on out the front door. You know what I'm saying? Do you have bad dreams? That seems...
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams. That it had a use for us. That we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
How are you bearing up?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
He shan't.
You're in pain, and
He
that
shan't
might have
be
brought him
gone.
back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain.
The
And we'll
energy,
do what we can for Charles.
the negative energy. We have to go to the cemetery now. Slay demons, ghosty types. And
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
to get cemetery at the cemetery. True. Alright, alright. Okay, we got a front door here or something like that. Let me see. It says it is locked. Interesting. Telling me that there is a secret key in here or something like that. Well, we looked everywhere.
What will you do for my Charles?
We will slay demons. Mini demons.
If he's present, we'll find him.
And the
Then
peasants will
we'll
rejoice.
ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened.
First.
After that, we'll see.
First, they say.
Let's get started. Time may be against us.
Just a wee lad, don't you know? But first, I must go pet the dag.
You'll be
The
alright.
dag.
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall.
True, true. True, I say.
Ask around. See what people will tell you.
Do we get
I'll go
split
to
up
the
now?
cemetery and do the same.
All right, boss.
Be careful.
Yes, boss.
Aye. You too.